Tonight on this week's Toku Fight Recap.
Things are heating up in this double feature when the Hesh aliens unleash their hottest monster yet, and news of our heroes' exploits brings all the wrong attention.
Boonboomger, 逮捕。
私は ISA の特別調査官。
Will Taya be able to keep his friends out of the frying pan of authority? And will our team be able to cool down this hot mess? All bets are off as the temperatures rise in this week's episode. I'm your host, TOKU Aaron, and this is Toku Fight Recap! Boonboomger logo added to the decal line in my Etsy shop. Get it now!
Hey everybody, TOKU Aaron, using 2 thumbs this time, back again with episode 4. Things are getting a little crazy for the team. Looks like news headlines are talking, and everyone wants to know what's going on with these tire-faced people and why property damage is at an all-time high. And while Ichiro and Tire are watching this on TV, Boon Boom is just like, hell yeah, I'm famous! Mira's out and about and sees some kids playing with a soccer ball, like kids do. The soccer ball goes veering into the road in front of a freight truck, and the kid almost gets smeared, but you know, luckily Mira's all turbo hero mode now, and Boon Boom's the kid right out of harm's way.
Dumbass kid.
And the truck driver's like, oh man, tire lady, so cool. And she's like, no. And when she hits that team pose, Joe hits her with some handcuffs. She's immediately arrested, which is hilarious. But that's fine, because Ichiro already knows about it and alerts Taya.
Boonboomger, 逮捕。
And Mira's sitting in the ISA agency building being grilled by... Shit, what's her name? Hold up. Shirabe Saibu. Shirabi, I guess. Probably pronouncing that so wrong. But anyway, she wants to know what's going on, and she wants to know what their involvement is with the incident.
あなたはこのブンブンジャー事件において何が事件よ
Mira's not all about being interrogated. She's all, I ain't telling you nothing. It wasn't us. It was the goddamn Hesh aliens. Calling Joe out like, dude, you were there. Tell her. And he's just like, you would if you're like a weak ass cop getting derped every damn episode. And all of a sudden, Mira's boom boom changer goes off with Taya like, hey, let her go. And I know everything about you.
きっとシャーシロね仕事が早い
Bitch, don't call me that.
Meanwhile, the Hesh aliens are hanging out in a sauna.
Yarukar's straight up pissed off that the Boonboomgers are getting all the spotlight in the newspapers.
What appears to me to be some actual kind of planning going on. They stick one of them damn ignition keys into the furnace for the sauna and create this week's monster. Which I think looks pretty sweet.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Joe and Agent Saibu are now at the Hondo house, and while Joe's oohing and ahhing at all the cool shit in the garage, Agent Saibu is inquiring about Taya's money and all the Boon Boom gear, and basically telling everyone that it's time to shut it down and relinquish all the tech to the ISA so that they can deal with the alien invasion. Asking them like, why even bother?
Bitch, me and my crew don't fuck with no government authority. Try and test me. I got more money than God.
About that time, you know, the news starts buzzing about how the monster's attacking and just literally out in the streets cooking fools. And they want to go head out, but she's like, officer, stop them, and Joe has to block the door, which you can tell he's not about her plan. I guess in a way he kind of gets fucked over in this episode too. Neat. While she's got Joe blocking the door, telling him that ISA's taking over and they're not going to be allowed to go out and fight anymore, beautiful, beautiful Genma calls in explaining how Ty is needed to make a delivery, and that delivery is the Boonboomgers, because even though it's only episode 4 and the world kind of only barely knows anything about the team, Everybody out there getting attacked by the monster is calling out for the Boonboomgers. They're all, Boonboomgers help us, Boonboomgers help us. So, you know, they're like, fuck this, we're going out there. As the Hishalians take over the newscast, you know, upset that the Boonboomgers are getting all the headlines and press, they want to make themselves known to the world. So they kind of announce their whole plan. That's when the team shows up, and it's time to get down. It's the time when they fight. They're fighting now.
Boon Red turning up the heat, blocking all the attacks from an entire volley of ninja letters, showing them to the wheels on the feet go round and round. But don't get spun out, Boon Red, because here comes the twisting towel of terror. But he blocks with a tire shield and retorts accordingly, going over to Boon Blue, busting caps all over the fucking place, while a single ninja letter gets twisted up in the towel. Meanwhile, let's see how it's going on Boon Pink's side of the battlefield, as a couple of minions approach with a double Dutch match of triple threat proportions. But Mira's not shook, and she shoots him down, laying into the rest of the crowd and putting those wheels to use. I bet he's feeling the ground as she flips for him and hits the foe behind her with a honking punch. He's on fire! Back to Red versus Sanamama, and they're squaring off. Big Sanamama swings in first, but he misses. Boon Red blocking all the attacks, gripping up and hitting him with a kick.
This fight was freaking sweet. I love the shenanigans, using towels as weapons, and all kinds of like sauna-themed attacks. This is great. This is the kind of shit that makes me keep watching these shows. You're like weird Marvel choreographed, blown out fights are boring to me. But this TOKU shit, man, holy shit, dude. But I like how in this fight, we get the individual members, you know, finisher attacks, which are fun. Kind of a way of switching it up from the last episode, trying to keep it fresh, even though we're going to see these things over and over again. But the fight was sweet. Yet again, Yaru's delving into those addictive traits and sucking up all the gas, and we go right back to highway space. But of course, you know, the show's not trying to draw it out too much, and we just immediately blast Yaru right back into the real world, making big Sanamama big robot fight. These robot fights are so fucking sweet. Man, I would love to just like have an afternoon playing around in one of these miniature Toei cities. Dorio hits fucking the Sana monster with his screwdriver, and they do another naked monster bit. If you got the tools, use them. But they fuck him up and they hit him with the finisher, and the day is saved yet again. Back at the base, it looks like everything's gonna work out for the team and the ISA. Word from her higher-ups tells Agent Saibu that, you know, they can work together under Taya's conditions, and they all eat curry. And I think Boondorio's crushing on Agent Saibu, and she's into it. Fuck, man, this show is dope. These shows are dope. But what did you think about this week's episode? Are you still fucking with Boonboomger? Are you not? I want more of this stuff over here, you know. Japan be being stingy with they tokusatsu, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up in the Discord, link in the description. Same with the Patreon and the Etsy shop. I got all kinds of new items that I've been slapping my art on. I don't know, I don't have any more time to film. And it's getting dark and I'm hungry. We'll see you next week for episode 5. Looks like Joe's joining the team. It's gonna be fucking sick.
Thanks for watching. Remember, you can join Patreon for $1 and join these heroes here. Also, check out all the new stuff I got at my Etsy shop.
Wait, did he just buy the government?
Oh, that son of a bitch.